DIBBS solicitations can be so overwhelming. There are so many confusing terms, too many pages, and way too much guesswork. But now there's a smarter way to read them. I'll show you how to break it all down in seconds. And if you find this helpful, please don't forget to like and subscribe. I know it's intimidating. Reading a DIBBS solicitation can sometimes feel like you're reading a completely different language. And honestly, a lot of people get intimidated with DIBBS solicitations and they just give up and they decide, this is too much for me. I feel overwhelmed. I'm not sure what I'm doing. But we have built a tool that's going to break it all down for you in seconds. And I'm going to show you exactly how it works. So let's jump in. So as you can see, we have the DIBBS Fast Track platform, and the AI advisor is located inside of the platform. All right, and so what I'm going to show you today is how I have started to analyze solicitations with the advisor, and it's amazing, guys. It can break it all down for you in seconds and really help you understand what this is, can give you no-go or bid decisions. So let me show you what I'm talking about. So before we even start, I'm just going to let the advisor know a little bit about my company. So just for the sake of time, I went ahead and typed all this out. So I always use a fictitious company that we have called Flex Tech. So I just made up some certifications for them. I said that they're a CNC manufacturing company. They do precision manufacturing. Just told it a little bit about it. And so you should do the same thing. I also told the advisor the cage code and UEI and any other information that I could think of. And then I'm going to say, I told it how to format it for me so that I can easily read it. And then we're going to jump in and upload some solicitations for it to analyze. And I'm going to show you how the advisor will actually let you know, based on your company's details, if this is a good solicitation to bid on. All right. So you can see that they broke it down into the different categories that I told it to. So we have company overview, core competencies, all the way down to NAICS, FSC codes, our cage. All right, so I'm going to tell it that I'm going to upload a solicitation and I want it to analyze it for me and see if this is a good fit. All right, and I already have one pulled straight out of DIBBS. And so this is just going to be a sample one that I found so that I can show you. All right, so I'm going to send that over to the advisor. And then check this out. Within seconds, it is going to analyze this uploaded solicitation. Here it comes. So it's already pulled out the solicitation number. And now it's going to evaluate it for me. All right, so it's breaking down all of the key requirements and considerations that I should take in to account for this solicitation. So it's going to tell me a little bit about it. It's going to tell me any of the military standards that I need to be aware of. It already has told me that my company's ISO certification and ITAR registration align well with this requirements. That's a good sign. All the way down delivery and lead time, it's going to pull that straight out of the solicitation. So it's going to tell me this one is 39 days after the date of order. So that's good to know. It's FOB origin. It's going to tell me about packaging and marking compliance. So look at this, guys. It is reading this for you. No more questioning or having to read through all of these different solicitations. This can completely break it down for you and make you feel so much more confident. All right, so here it's telling me it's not a small business set aside. So I will have to compete against larger businesses. So I might decide this one's not for me then. I don't want to compete against them, so I might do a no bid. Oh, I love this part. So here it's actually breaking down the pricing and procurement history. So this is typically found in a DIBBS solicitation, but you have to dig. And even when you're digging, it's kind of hard. It's not really pulled out easy to read. So this is telling me that for the history of this NSN on this solicitation, the unit prices range from $3.40 to $7.50. And it tells me the different quantities. So it's highly competitive. So again, this one's highly competitive and it's not a small business set aside. I might not want to bid on this one. It also has different DFARs. Okay, that's a big catch. So you need to make sure that you are you've completed your NIST basic assessment. You have your scores in SPURS, which we have all that. So we would meet that requirement. But that's really good that that pulled it out because, again, those things are usually buried down in those DIBBS solicitations, and it's hard to catch those things. Here you can see that it pulled out different risk factors. So we do have to have JCP certification for this. That's good to know. It's a pretty tight delivery timeline, and the pricing is competitive. So it says it's a moderate to strong fit. We don't have JCP, so, maybe we wouldn't be able to get this one since it's such a tight deadline. So it tells me some recommendations here. And I think after reading that, I can quickly say this is a no bid. It looks like it's too tight of a delivery timeline. It looks like it's going to be very competitive, and the pricing is very competitive. I'm really going to try to go after some that have a longer delivery time just in case I can't get the materials. I'm going to try to go after some that are small business set aside, so I have a higher chance. So this tells me that so fast. So instead of me wasting time bidding and maybe not winning, I can just quickly look at this analysis and see if this is what I want to do. Let me ask it another question. So you can dig in. You can say, write me an email to the contracting officer. So let's pretend I am going to bid on this one. And let's say I want to reach out to the contracting officer because I'm all about recommending to my manufacturers. I always recommend building that relationship with the contracting officer. So let's say I do want to bid on this one. And let's say I want to write an email to the contracting officer, letting him know that I have these capabilities, I can deliver on time, and I'm going to bid on this. So let's do that real quick and see what the advisor can help us with. All right. So this is really cool. So it gives you your subject line, and then it actually pulls the contracting officer's name out of that solicitation that we have uploaded. So his name is Mr. Looney. So he is the contracting officer on the solicitation. It pulls out the exact solicitation number so they know. It gives the NSN number, the nomenclature here. It tells them we are confident in our ability to meet or exceed all expectations, tells about our facility, and that we can meet the delivery timeline. Now, this might be a little bit overboard, but I do always recommend that you really want to build that relationship with the contracting officers on the front end. So this is a great time to do that, and how simple that the advisor can write that email for you. So within minutes, you can figure out if this is bid or no bid, not waste your time on that. You can pull out all of the requirements that you need to. You can drill down and ask it more questions. And then once you bid, you can quickly send this email to the contracting officer in hopes of building that relationship with them. And hopefully that will open you up to a lot more solicitations down the road. If you're ready to stop wasting time and finally feel confident with DLA, go check out the DIBBS Fast Track platform. It comes with the advisor that I just showed you, and it's designed to guide you through every step. The link's right below the video. Thank you so much for watching.